A single line on a casting page flipped, and for 4 days, neither camp said a word about it. That's the kind of quiet rabbit news Hallyu tends to notice, because in Chinese drama production, silence around a billing order is rarely accidental. On June 30th, Youku confirmed what industry watchers had been circling for weeks. Tian Xiwei and Wei Daxun will both join the cast of The Winner, an S+ tier urban drama set to begin shooting in Xiamen at the end of July. The announcement should have closed the loop on months of fan speculation. Instead, it opened a new one. Because 6 days earlier, on June 26th, something on Douban quietly changed. Wei Daxun, who had been listed first on the show's public casting page, was moved to second. Tian Xiwei took the top spot. On its own, a reordered cast list on a review aggregator sounds like a rounding error. Most viewers scroll past casting pages without registering who's listed first. But in an industry where billing order functions as an unofficial hierarchy, where first name, first credit can shape everything from endorsement value to leverage on the next project, a swap like that doesn't happen by accident, and it rarely happens without someone deciding it should. That's also why this story traveled well past the two fandoms directly involved. It's touching a nerve that's been raw across the Chinese drama industry all year, the tension between the female lead first selection model studios used to build projects, and the market reality that a well-cast male lead can still upgrade a show's entire budget tier overnight. Here's what's confirmed. The Winner, registered under the working title The Wind Blows Again, is a 24-episode adaptation of a novel about a small-town girl, Lin Qing, mistaken for the daughter of a wealthy family after an accident, who ends up locked in a battle of wits with the family's calculating elder son. Youku is producing a 90-day shoot in Xiamen, with a production team described as veteran-level. Wei Daxun's team confirmed his involvement while also issuing an unusually direct statement, urging fans to stop spreading rumors and to wait for official information instead of piecing together fragments online. That's not a routine casting announcement tone. Studios don't typically ask for patience unless patience has already run thin. The production also timed its start date around Wei Daxun's calendar, scheduling the Xiamen shoot to begin right after he wraps his other drama, 10 Days, which was still filming in Qingdao as of July 1st. Building a 90-day shoot schedule around one actor's availability is a logistical choice, and logistical choices in this industry tend to double as signals. Tian Xiwei supporters have a case worth hearing, too. They point out that The Winner was reportedly built as a female-led project from the start, cast through a select-the-actress-first process that Tian Xiwei completed on her own, before Wei Daxun's name entered the conversation. They also note that the drama's Chinese title carries the character Fu Qing, echoing the female lead's name, Lin Qing, read by some as evidence the project was conceived around her character first. Wei Daxun side counters with a different kind of evidence. After his casting was reportedly confirmed internally, the production got upgraded from an A-tier to an S+ tier project, with the script, synopsis, and poster all adjusted, and the shoot date shifted to match his calendar. If one actor's confirmation can move a project up an entire production tier, that's not a small detail. That's the industry putting a number on how much his name is worth to the show's commercial value. But the detail that actually explains why this dispute escalated the way it did isn't the tier upgrade, and it isn't the title. It's what happened on Douban on June 26th, 4 days before either studio said anything official. Think about the timeline. If the billing order simply reflected a contractual decision made months earlier, there'd be no obvious reason to change it 6 days before the confirmed announcement. Reordering a public casting page that close to a release date usually means one of two things: either the studio is testing how a change lands with fans before making it permanent, or someone is quietly correcting a page that had been showing the wrong order the whole time. Neither explanation is confirmed by either agency. But the timing itself, a flip right before the news cycle, not months before it, is the part most coverage of this story skipped past entirely. There's a media strategy read here too. Chinese drama productions have gotten increasingly comfortable using billing order, poster composition, and even title character etymology as pre-release marketing tools, long before a single frame is shot. A reordered cast list isn't just information, it's a preview of how the studio wants the show's hierarchy perceived once trailers and press start rolling out. Adjusting that order 6 days before the formal announcement reads less like an accident and more like a production testing its own narrative in public, using fan reaction as the focus group. For the two actors themselves, none of this is happening in a vacuum. Wei Daxun is finishing one production while being pulled into a very public tug-of-war over a project he hasn't started filming yet, and his team's choice to directly address the rumors, rather than staying silent, the more common playbook, suggests a calculation that continued silence was doing more damage than a statement would. Tian Xiwei, meanwhile, is entering a dual-lead project where her billing status is being litigated by strangers before she set foot on set. Staying quiet is its own kind of strategy here. It lets the studio's confirmation, tier upgrade, and casting language do the talking instead of either star taking a side in a fight that isn't really about them. The fandom response follows a pattern familiar to anyone who's watched a Chinese drama fan war before: two readings of the exact same facts, both internally consistent, both convinced the other side is missing the obvious. Tian Xiwei's fans see a female-led project whose credit was quietly taken from its original lead. Wei Daxun's fans see a project that only reached S+ caliber because of him, with the credit list still catching up to reflect that. One source close to the production has suggested both actors were, in fact, cast as co-leads, with Tian Xiwei's selection process completed first chronologically, which doesn't resolve the billing dispute so much as confirm both sides are arguing from real, if incomplete, information. Add in a separate mix-up, where fans initially targeted an unrelated 2018 project that happened to share a similar nickname before realizing the registered title was The Wind Blows Again, and you get a controversy that spent part of its own runtime arguing about the wrong show. Which brings the story back to that one flipped line on Douban. Taken alone, it's a footnote. Read against the tier upgrade, the schedule built around one actor's calendar, and a studio statement direct enough to plead with fans, it starts to look like the visible symptom of a larger negotiation neither camp is fully narrating in public, a negotiation over whose name carries more weight in a project being marketed, priced, and cast around two stars with two different kinds of leverage. That's not a scandal. It's what dual lead billing looks like in an industry where credit order has real commercial consequences, and where studios have learned that a public list, adjusted at the right moment, can do some of the negotiating for them. This is bigger than one Xiamen shoot. As Chinese streamers keep chasing S+ budget urban dramas built around dual star power rather than single lead formulas, billing disputes like this one are becoming a predictable stage of pre-production, not an exception to it. Expect more productions to quietly reshuffle casting pages in the days before an official announcement, and expect more agencies to break from the usual silence when they calculate that saying something is safer than letting fans fill in the blanks. None of this confirms bad blood between Tian Xiwei and Wei Daxun themselves. There's no evidence either actor has said anything but professional, supportive language about the project, and plenty of